2, 2, 2. Oh, no, this is right. This is right. Giant plunger indeed. Giant plunger for the bottom floor of the library. It's going to be called the plunger now. I'm actually going to call, since I have to like name the library, it's going to be something plunger related. Absolutely. Just don't you doubt it in the slightest. I think the only thing making it look like a giant plunger right now is the fact that this is red and then this is like the brownish, like potential plunger color. Okay, perfect. And this actually works kind of exactly how I wanted it to, where I can then get the upstairs right off this side. And they line up perfectly with what I wanted over here. Now this, I'm going to design... See, I don't want it to come too high up because this is, if you take a look here, this is the edge of my map. This is right there, the edge. I can't go up any. Like, I promise you, I'm trying. So it needs to be something that is localized down this way, but it still looks nice. Watch out for water and cave-ins. Water I should be fine on. I picked an embark that had no aquifers, so I should be all right there. But they'll cancel if they find whetstone otherwise, I suppose. Are cave-ins likely in this big of a thing? Because if so, then I should just go ahead and carve in some pillars, because there will be pillars that bookcases need to be against anyways. So let's actually design that too. I forgot about that step of it. Yeah, we need to design how we're going to do the bookcases. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So then here's where I can make my next one. Cave-ins aren't actually a thing? All right. I kind of thought so. That's what I thought I'd heard. I think here's actually where I want this one. So get around this way. So we'll come up to, so we go 1, 2, 3 over. So that's to be here. No, I haven't actually positioned that right. I have to pull this in. We actually want to dig that out as well. No, we don't. No, we don't. I've miscounted. Because I have to make them at least, like I have to leave space for a bookcase along the wall. And then some other stuff as well. And then we're going to leave the center open for studying things. Then we want a space open here. So then here's where I can do the next one. Okay. Okay, and they can get around this. So I can even make it one longer, I think. Let's see. We're just trying to make sure that they can always get around the bookcase. So this one they can get around. So if a bookcase is here, even if a bookcase is here, so this one we can make one longer. So yeah, they can get around any bookcases and keep walking through. That's the main thing. I don't need 3 squares. I could do 1 wide rows. They look good in Space Fox. Interesting. I think I do need 3 squares between, because you have the bookcases on one side, you have the bookcases on the other side, and then you have the space. Oh wait, I only have 2 spaces between right now. I do need 3 between. I thought I had 3. You're exactly right, and you lefty. I thought I was putting 3. Well, what I thought you said is that you don't, like I misread it backwards. I said, you don't need 3 squares. And I was like, yeah, I do. I absolutely need 3 squares. And I come back and see that I hadn't been putting 3 squares. So thank you so much for that. Yep, almost all of them I only had 2 spaces. Almost every single one. No, I'm with you, and you lefty. No, I'm with you now. I was totally spacing and just not knowing how to count. That was entirely on me. Okay, there we go. 3, and then this we don't need 3 because this wall is fine. Then we've got this and we've got this. I think we want actually to dig out this and one further because you can still get around that just fine. In fact, we could even go one more if we wanted to be super greedy about it, but I like the little bit of open space that has, and I'll do the same here. Now, so with this the way that it is, we actually need to change how this lines up because we do want this to line up specifically with these. And now I'm not sure that they do, and I don't exactly care because it just kind of looks better when the bookcases, like, this is not about actual movement blocking and more about, like, if it were a real library, you would need space in between the bookcases. So I bet you can just have it all lined up and just be like bookcases on top of bookcases. But aesthetically, I'd prefer to have a little bit, like, just to have the open space. Because I'm not cramped for space in any way. I've got like this whole half of the map essentially dedicated to the library overall. But yeah, so we're just going for the aesthetics. Let's see, so they just need to be able to walk around like this, so it can come down this far. Right? Yep. But I think I've got the other ones a little further away. So I'm going to keep this one further away too to match with that. And then we get one more, so 1, 2, 3, and then we come here. Then we'll probably make it right here, down to there. All right. That looks really nice, actually. We do want this to be a little bit further away too, though. So bam, like that. And then we leave the center open, so we want to, oops, line this up properly. Then we'll leave the whole center open as its own thing, so with one space in there. And then we'll actually probably put some desks and tables right in here. In fact, actually, Cupo, now that I think about it, I'm very sure that they don't block movement. Because I remember seeing a human scholar standing like inside of a bookcase to read the books. So yeah, this is purely an aesthetic thing. Since I have the free space and I want it to like kind of feel a little more realistic, yeah. That is exactly, it's not at all about actually making sure they can walk through. It just feels nice to know that they could walk through if they needed to. Yeah, okay. Some bookcases here. This will probably be the main area, so we can have chair, chair, table, table, space, space. Table, table, chair, chair, space, space. Perfect. Yeah, that works out perfectly. And then here is where we need the next designation. With 2 spaces from the end. Oh, and then I need to make these upstairs right here. Then we go down by 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then it's over by 2, isn't it? So it's like right here is the next one. Yep, perfect. Oh, and that has a space some amount in. Oh boy, let's just make these other things first. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 over. 2, 3, 4 over. Then it comes down by 2, so it starts right here. I don't know how long it is, but we'll figure it out. So it lines up with this, so it goes like this. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, right like this. I don't know if that's the same. It is. Nice. Perfect. And then now it's here that we want to actually have things. Then we come back in like this. Now this I have one longer. Yeah, I thought so. And then now we just need 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what did I do wrong? I miscounted something, you guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Something's definitely... I must have started this one too far over. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know what I've done here. This is the offender. What exactly have I messed up? Because it can't be just moving it over exactly by 1. Yeah, it's... Okay, we actually are going to have to pull out the cursor to measure this properly. So if we come... So this is the level it's supposed to stop on. So it's supposed to stop right here. So I have done this wrong for sure. Guaranteed. And now I think it's also supposed to be just 1 over. So... Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this, and then finally like this. And we're going to double check this all because once it's mined out, we don't want to have to remake it. Far right is too long and to the left. Yep, yep. There we go. I can still fit around the bookcases. Okay, and let's check that that works on this side. Yep, so this is all done the same way, and then this looks nice. Okay. I think we've done it. I think we've done it, you guys. We've actually designed this to be a library. Okay. So we're not going to actually have them go up and do any of the second floor stuff just yet, because I have ideas about that, but they're actually just not finished yet. You know, like I just haven't made them look good yet. And we don't need any more time spent designing right now. We have spent enough of the stream's time designing. So let's let the miners get to it. So much gypsum, Jesus.
Yes, yes. I see it all now.
All right, we got a possession. For a second, I couldn't tell what it was, but it's possession. It's definitely possession. Wait, who is it? It's not him, is it? No, he's going off to drink. It's, I don't know where it is. It's going to come right down to, he is going to come right down to here. Wait, where is he? Wait, did it immediately go away? No one has a strange mood right now. No, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, who do we have? Let's follow them. Oh! He doesn't have the right kind of workshop. That's what this must mean, because he's just not going anywhere. So what workshops don't we have, other than a forge? Could be that. So we don't have a leatherworks. We don't have a loom or a clothier's shop. Don't have a bowyer. We don't have a forge. Don't have a jeweler. Don't have a siege workshop. Don't have an ashiadar's shop, a soap maker, or a screw press. But I kind of doubt that it's any of those last four. So it's probably the forge, but it could also be the clothier. Let's absolutely take a look at his skills, why don't we? So strange mood probably comes up over here. Who? Well, let's just check who it is. Reg Ultadaris. So he's a, oh, he's a, wait, why does it say plant mood? It says plant mood. It's kind of funny. They can't use a forge for a mood. It needs to be a metalsmith workshop. Interesting. So he's a clothier. We can now see that if we go to his roles. Oh, no, it doesn't actually let us see. But his skills definitely, I mean, we can mouse over him and see that he was a clothier. Yeah, he's 71% clothes making. So let's get him a cloth workshop, because that's actually guaranteed to be what it is. I don't think we have anyone else with clothes making. Yeah, it's just him. Just him. He's our only clothes maker. So we'll need someone else. We'll need to just designate someone else as a clothes maker real quick, just to set up the workshop even. So you and you are our two latest clothiers. Yeah, so we'll try clothing workshop, and if that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to make him a glass furnace. But hopefully all he wants is a clothing workshop. Now where do we want to put the clothing workshop? Wyrick, how are you doing? It's been a while, man. We've missed you. He will get weaver skill from the mood, not clothes making? Interesting. So does he still need the clothes maker workshop? Because we're deciding where to put that right now. I might put it on this floor next to the carpenter. I feel like it's along the same line as carpentry. Carpentry and clothes making. They're fairly similar, right? Right? I'd say so. Now, what this means is we're going to toggle all this to designation just real quick. All that to marker. And just to get this dug out immediately. Oh, they're sleeping. So one day he'll be able to make his cloth thing.